Welcome back and welcome to my first series. This series is going to be short and sweet, but it's going to be the first one, so that's why I wanted to keep it short and sweet. And I did build these 3 months ago, I think it was. So the series has been a long time in the making. It's just other issues that I brought up in previous videos arise. So here we are, finally. And this series is going to be 3 little cottages, tiny houses. And each tiny house is, I want to say I did each one 6x6. They're different shapes, but they're all 6x6. I just wanted the challenge of it, and also I didn't want just the box look. So I tried to, manipulate the cottages in different ways when it came to shape. And I think it looks pretty cute. Like, they came out pretty cute. I was happy with them. Each one is pretty much only for 1 sim, although there are, I think this one and maybe it was the last one, have beds that could fit 2 sims in. I mean, it's a tiny squeeze of the house, but I mean, you could do it if you wanted to. And because it is on 1 lot, I think the limit is 8 sims per lot, which will pose a problem in one of my upcoming series. But there is a hack for that, and I'll find it and hopefully remember to post it in my series coming up, where there's 6 houses on the lot and 1 happens to be a frat house. And so you definitely will need to use that if you download that particular build. But this build, I want to say, I'm trying to look ahead in the screenshots. Yes, this one does have 2 sim bed. I guess, I don't know, what do you call these beds in The Sims? Are they double beds, king beds? Because it's a little bit different, I suppose. And let's see, did we review what all is in there? There's a kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, bar, computer, as well as an easel. Yes, I think we already said all that. And outside there's a pool, a barbecue, and a dining area. And that's all you get to see in this one. I mean, you will get glimpses of the other house next to it, other cottage, I should say, and you will get glimpses of the landscaping. But other than that, that's all you're gonna see. And like I said, short, simple. This series will probably not take very long because I do have the next video edited, and I just have to do the voiceover. And that just takes me the longest, is the voiceovers, because I work during the week, and finding quiet spaces and time to do these is the biggest challenge. And during the day, it's summer, so you don't want to close up all the doors and windows and just be hot. There's no air conditioning in this house because we are right on the beach and you usually don't need it. But in the summer, sometimes you can have some hot days where you just really don't want to close all the windows. So there we go. There we go with that. Since this video is pretty short, I guess I'll touch on the subject of Ravencrest and I and how we met. I think I might have said a little bit in the previous video, but I'll go a little more into detail. Ravencrest and I met in a game called Virtual Horse Ranch, and it was a game where you train, breed horses, and I can't remember. Oh, you can do competitions, things like that. It was all text-based, so there's no animated graphics or anything like that, and it was up to the users to make graphics for the horses if they want, which is what I did because I'm a graphic designer. And she wanted graphics for her horses done, and so I, of course, agreed, and eventually we just kind of became acquaintances, talked here and there. And I had disappeared for a while because my grandfather had died, and it was the only grandfather I had left. And I was really devastated. But she was absolutely the sweetest person after I apologized for why I was away. and we became closer. We definitely became more friends-like instead of just acquaintances. And from there, we talked a lot. I don't remember if we spoke on AIM or if we spoke on, is it AIM or AIM? I always say AIM. Or Skype first, or maybe it was Yahoo Chat. I think it was Yahoo Chat. And we became a lot closer there. And she was playing this one game, Start the Tea. It was maybe she can comment on this video to remind me what it was called. It was a little war game of sorts, and it went through seasons, and it only lasted so many weeks, and then a new season started. It was, I don't know, it was kind of lame. It was fun to a point, but I got over it real fast. After one time, I was like, alright, I'm done over this one. And that was that for me. But her boyfriend at the time played this game called Pop Mundo. And he brought us both into the game. It's an RP game, mostly text, no graphics or anything like that. Just the drawn graphics that the game has, or the avatars that you put in place, which is a game I still played. Ravencrest and I both still played this game like hardcore these days, 8 years later. And from there, we were always talking, we were always playing all the time. So we really became super good friends. And her family was visiting from where she lives, and we went to Disneyland from where she lives. Yeah, I don't know if she wants me to say exactly where she's from. We went to Disneyland and we met there. It was a lot of fun, and her and I would just click. We just naturally, the two of us click, and we get along so well. And from there, we just have become the best of friends. We've known each other for, it's been maybe 10 years, because it was 8 years playing Pop Mundo, but we've known each other for longer than that. And she comes out here once or twice a year to visit. I would go there, but I am scared to death to fly, which is a fear I really need to get over. And other things, like I have really bad allergies and sinuses, so traveling, even driving to different places like Vegas. When I go to Vegas, I am miserable the first day I'm there. It's just awful. So I'm going to work on that. I need to work on that fear, and it's I don't know if it's not being in control, that my life is in somebody else's hands. It just, I don't know. I need to get out of it, and I can't, and maybe therapy, but I don't want to go to therapy for that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm a scaredy cat. I really am. I'm a really anxious person, so I'm afraid of a lot of things that are irrational, like thunder. Ever since the movie War of the Worlds, thunder scares the living daylights out of me. I just, no. It's irrational. And I know it. I'm completely aware. And so anyway, back to Ravencrest tonight. And she's actually going to come visit me in a few weeks. Yay! So maybe we can post some of our adventures on a vlog channel or something. I just don't really have a device that's great for vlogging. I just have my phone because my SLR is old and needs to be upgraded / replaced with one that has video capabilities. But back to the whole losing my job in February and just now getting back into working, buying that is not the top of my list at the moment. But hopefully soon, because I think I would like to do something more with YouTube. It's just, when you work for a corporate company for so long, you kind of just want to work for yourself. I don't know how to explain it, because I just really hate the whole working inside a little box all day long. Maybe it was just a bad situation, a bad experience, so we'll have to see. Whatever comes my way is what we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I do not want to stop these, so I think getting a camera is going to be, not the top of my list, but it's going to be up there. So hopefully, maybe after Christmas, I can work on that whole situation. So this video is almost done, because this is almost, inside is almost built, the interior. and all I will have left is the exterior. I really do hope you enjoyed this build and my ramblings as usual. And please like and subscribe. Please, please. I know it's YouTube has made a rule where you have to have so many subscribers before they allow you to have your own your URL. So it would be like youtube.com/ I think it's users / whatever, but or just / and then your username without the user in there. And it was something like 100 subscribers, which, you know, a lot of people have a lot of subscribers and people are like, oh, that's not a big deal. But when you're first starting and not a whole lot of people know about your channel, or maybe a whole lot of people just don't like hearing me talk, so reaching that is kind of a big deal for us in general. So if you do enjoy these builds, please subscribe, leave your comments down below so that I can, you know, feedback is really great. That way we can adjust our videos to be more appealing based on what people are saying, you know. So please do all that. We would super appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram, which I will link down below, and Twitter, although I don't use Twitter as much, but I do use the crap out of Instagram. And I will be back shortly with the house right next door to this. And so until then, bye. We could take a chance, and at least we tried. It's hard for me to trust you. All I see is your hand in mine, and all I need is for you to trust me. Come closer, I need you here by my side. If I knew your name, I would call it. And if you caught my eye, I would act surprised. 'Cause we could watch this love from the sidelines, or we could take a chance, and at least we tried.